We're turning down the lights because we're going on an adventure again. Alright. Ooh, he's downloaded stuff. And then he's got documents. And then web surfer. We gotta have our web surfer. Waste bin. Alright, it's in downloads, okay? Shame! Woo! And then our who are you? I'm Peter Griffin. Renowned and acclaimed Peter Griffin. Alright, I wanna look at the web server first. Your answers. Okay. Restoring a corrupted chronolog. I stopped the disk formatting process and now chronolog is empty. I still see entries in my desktop, but they are corrupted. Is there a way to recover them? Next OS does not support any chronolog. E-sound or C-mail for further help. How to get location from Nextstream's account. Wondering if there's a way to get IP address or location estimate from Nextstream's account. It might be a security risk, so I'm curious. Please abstain from privacy breaching questions, reporting moderations, Nextstream. A bone crusher, huh? Yeah, we know who that guy is. Oh, a Boer MMTT. The creator, the original. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, it's corrupted. What is this? Theory of psychoevolution enhancement of self-preservation through psychostimuli. Humanity has reached a stage of comfort and well-being. Hold on. Oh, well, he crosses it out. Due to advancements in technology and medical research, there is still the neglect of emotional impact and error that plague human nature. Humanity is no longer most threatened by terrorism, or they're like sickness, and plague curable through antibiotics, cross.com and medicine. The viruses that compromise the integrity of society are similar to digital ones. Trojan horses, lies, and deception veiled in cowardice and emotion, crossing out selfish desires. Humanity is being constantly bombarded, pushed to the limits of their psyche due to the lack of understanding of the subconscious's influence on all actions. Similar to Darwin's survival of the fittest, when muscles are torn and bones are broken, the human body is designed to rebuild itself stronger than before or perish trying. The only way humanity may escape the prison of their mind is through overcoming trauma by force, achieving enlightenment. Achieved through computerized behavioral analysis, the stuff that happened with Max, with our main character's uncle. We are in need of a program. Think of it as a mirror. The computer doesn't know you, it is a reflection of you. I'm just helping you clear the picture. It is a look into the subconscious. My body recoiled. My body recoiled seeing that. Okay. We'll close this. Shame. We still have the memories together. Oh, and this is the picture that our uncle has of this woman, whoever she is. He has the necklaces, but... Oh, and that's why color lens is the way it is because he developed it based on her necklace, maybe? I don't know. But wow, look at him. And then these files are corrupted, okay. Access to this is prohibited. If you're reading this, give up. The password to this folder is not within my files. I've made sure the contents are inaccessible. Yeah. To decrypt, follow in reverse. Damn it. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of coding problems, and I hate coding problems. God, Huckle would fuck so heavy with this, bro. History. Here we go. The fiddler. Male. Here we go. Alright, I had to keep looking. Chronolog issue 91. Sorting entries by date, setting not working properly. Status solved. Okay. Storyteller operating system crashes after stacking styles. Example to replicate bug. This is out of scope and completely unnecessary. Could you please focus on the features that actually make sense for an average user? Enable command line access to restore corrupted files. Proposed command chronolog restore enter file path to corrupted entry. Okay. So maybe if we open the NOS terminal and then we go to, say, where's the memories? Okay, so like documents / memories / 1209 1995 dot. Okay, hold on. We can try this again in a second. I just want to see what else does he got. Move into chain mailer. Leaves in Pantocopia. Spiralsoft is under fire after whistleblower press conference linked to a cult. Oh man, we got cult business in this game. What the hell? It always goes back to those damn cults and computers. Okay. Computer software mega corporation Spiralsoft has been under intense public scrutiny after former lead engineer Daniel Agzamov held a press conference leading up to his trial. Spiralsoft sued Agzamov due to his online claims on the company's core values and its similarities with cult-like behaviors among employees. There have been multiple instances of complete projects being halted or scrapped as they interfere with what directors called Church of Synchronicity, said Agzamov on stage. I no longer feel comfortable disclosing these matters publicly and will wait patiently for the trial. Agzamov vague descriptions and fear of disclosure after terminating work on Spiralsoft has sparked curiosity on the online community, leading many to believe the Church of Synchronicity is a cult of some sort. The D. Agzamov v. Spiralsoft trial is scheduled to begin. Ooh. What are his things? Washington, Egypt ley lines, Coronado Island ley lines, mercury body intake limit, amount of mercury in average body, alternate sleep schedule, tarot card, moon phases, division terrace, sorry statement template. Not the sorry template. How do I do this? What do you want me to do? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to add the chrono and the thing in front. Hold on. Okay, let's try it like that then. There it goes. Okay. I just needed not to add the first. I thought I was supposed to add the... Ooh, this music is nice. I like this music. The following text is a test project for Desktop Explorer. We'll write about recent life events and compile program to see acknowledgement in logs. As of writing this, Layla has voiced concern over my sleeping patterns for 3 times in the same week. Never shown any signs of neurological conditions, not before leaving Spiralsoft, Maxine's birth, or our marriage. Need to see specialists soon, rather than later. Mentions of golden ratio while asleep, compromised delicate information. Let me make a new... Okay. Golden ratio. While asleep, compromised delicate information. Development on project has been constantly compromised by family interruptions. Maxine has reacted increasingly resentful towards Layla. Maxine's emotional state is in constant need for exposition and attention. These are optimal conditions for Desktop Explorer. Ain't no way that... Ain't no way you telling me that man was Doing that shit to his own daughter is crazy. Experimenting on his own daughter is crazy work. Okay. Now we have shame slash 03/18/1997 dot res. What? Oh, or maybe I'm just supposed to type the command first. Chrono restore. So maybe chrono restore chain. Or maybe I just put shame slash, or I don't really know how this works. Is what I'm slowly realizing. 1997 dot res. There we go. Maxine has not returned home for this is after. Oh. Maxine has not returned home for 2 days. Have contacted school authorities, local police, and parents from neighborhood. Consensus around Maxine's disappearance has been attributed to the most credible theory. A rowdy teenager has been away from home. Layla does not believe this possibility and has continually voiced worries for a far more somber outcome. Maxine's desktop is presenting issues when attempting to read chronolog entries. This must be due to an exception in Desktop Explorer's daemon watcher system. At least crucial files like encryption key, encryption key, received are still intact. In due time, she will need it to learn. Must force more data into Desktop Explorer to manifest a playable scenario on a desktop with administrator privileges. Layla must not see Maxine's desktop. Content on it might support her delusions. So maybe... this is a golden ratio. It's not. Okay, but there is... Hold on, let me save. Cancel notes. My notes folder. Because Maxine does have she mentioned an encryption key in her... No, not this. Chronolog. Oh, that worked! Welcome to Desktop Explorer Users Analysis. Type name to access his D-analysis files. Ooh. Our uncle. Well, abnormalities and conclusions. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. List of logs. First playthrough. Deinstaller planted. Deinstalled by user. Bleeding face image opened. Total time in desktop 4 seconds. User reacts accordingly to finding match between brother and withered face. Anubis path taken. What path did we take? I don't remember. Lesser fear of the spiritual behaviors matches user's trauma linked to brother's passing. DE uninstalled manually by user. Total new NPGs created, total deleted. Most of files removed consisted of partially duplicated data. Limit of windows opened reached 112 times? User did not remember / understand. Memory limit. The program reinstalled by user. Fleeting face image open. Total time in desktop. Raw path. So this is our character. Oh my god. Lesser fear of body harm. Last puzzle beaten. Time took user to beat. Desktop Explorer. Number of limit of tabs reached 4. Number of NPGs created 1. And then we switch to Maximus. Additional subscriptions have been added. Abnormalities. Oh. Okay. Abnormalities. Oh. Back. Abnormalities. Let's see. Desktop Explorer was reinstalled despite previous judgment. Severity of imagery impact may have been overestimated. Possibility of accidental revisit DE due to amnesia. Oh. Time. Fleeting face image was open increased between playthroughs. User may have lost connection to the image reference. Path chosen in temple was raw. User did not stop before mentions of burnt skin. Higher possibility of callousness or neglect of brother's passing. Number of NPG files created decreased drastically between playthroughs. Chance of user forgetting NPG software exists, or complete neglect of memory condition. User was able to beat DE. Desist of previous judgment in question. Ah. That's so interesting. Just like it's counting like what happened when our playthrough and then the uncle's playthrough, and it's being like, huh? What the hell's happening right now? Conclusion. Let's see. Healing by memory loss. User behavior points to memory deterioration, deep regret towards brothers passing, and confusion towards assuming father role. Memory impairment rises under stress conditions. User does not show signs of surpassing fear and trauma. User should take advantage of condition, lean into fear, and heal through forgetting all, including every disturbing thought. That's crazy. No, that's not the way to do it. I'm pretty sure for some people though, it's like that's like the best thing that they could wish for, is to forget something very traumatic. But it's like at the same time, it's like you're not working through it. Then you're just you're cutting it out right at like the base, you know? That's crazy. That's crazy. M4 X1 MUS logs play _1. I'm really excited to see what this is. Okay, DNC installer planted. DC installed by user. First mall store beaten VHS store. VHS store was possibly chosen due to social validation. Total new skits created 26. Total deleted 23. Most of file deletions were scribbled beyond recognition. Possible frustration signs. Time spent on screensavers 309634. Maybe I should write some stuff down. I don't know if I should be writing stuff down. Only one instance of overnight screensaver presence. Hours user daydreaming, staring at screen is concerning. DE uninstalled manually by user. DE watcher manually removed and migrated to user admin. So did Max? Did she go to her dad's profile to see what was up? D program reinstalled. First small store puzzle beaten. The video store. Total new sketches created. 0. Total time spent on screensavers. A lot. Time it took user to beat abnormalities. Okay. Desktop Explorer was reinstalled despite previous judgment, confirmation that user did not behave as judgment predicted. User has chosen same first puzzle to beat than before. Unconscious or intended repetition is unknown. It's because it was the easiest answer. Number of sketch created decreased drastically between playthroughs. User's abandonment of identity has worsened. DE beaten faster than before. User must remember information from previous playthrough. Reason for return is still unknown. No, it's because I got help. I got so much help. Conclusion. Survival by disappearance. User behavior points to severe inner conflict. Desire to please others clashes with self-identity. The reference to psychological abuse may lead to physical altercations. Danger to safety of all parties involved imminent. User should disappear to maintain identity. Taking actions takes priority over possible consequences due to user's need of independence. If you go to admin, yes, work. Installing Desktop Explorer, finally! I get it though now. Oh, something popped up, but it left too fast and I couldn't see it. Greetings, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. It's good to see you again. There's no need to go over anything. According to your computer data, the terminal prompter is your most used program. No surprises. Start the shell script for Desktop Explorer when you're ready. It's time for you to see the fruits of your labor. I don't like that. Metadata. The tower. Ooh, it's like one of those like choose your own adventure old computer games. Neat. I almost tore my hair out with that fucking encryption file. Because I knew I was supposed to go back to Max's profile. I just didn't know you're supposed to go back when it prompted you. Which should have been obvious, but it's like just seeing it mentioned and was alone already enough for me to want to be like, okay, let's go. But now I have to wait for you need to decrypt this thing and then go. Anyways. A new chronolog entry. Oh, for our character. I don't understand the worst. Emmett did retrieve the computer from his daughter, even after her disappearance. He didn't take her seriously? Something definitely happened because every note page in his profile talks about his shame and guilt. Even though Desktop Explorer is Emmett's creation, Pizarro is clearly mocking him about what happened. I guess that is just its design. If I play enough of his puzzles, I will eventually find what made him snap. To be honest, I don't really care for Emmett. His program is the reason behind my uncle's dementia worsening, his daughter's disappearance, and basically his own downfall. It is just too much. Something tells me that the worst is about to unfold. Oh. Chronolog entry required for progress. Oh, did he also have a... Oh my god, there's so many missing entries. Okay, I just needed to read it. You ponder your thoughts. After countless sleepless nights, the traveler reaches their destination. The traveler repeats a mantra. I'm gonna please read a bit. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes, in this expedition I will prove myself. I must climb this tower and find the meaning of it all. The traveler does not fear the structure's height. This will ultimately be their downfall, as the only thing taller than this monument is their own hubris. As you look, oh, it turned into it's a skull. As you look at the moon, it reacts to your strong gaze. You watch the tablet disappear, revealing a lever. I did not mean to do that. I can't turn or do anything. Well, I guess I'll touch this lever. A strong pull is needed to use the lever, finally lowering it down. Nice. Forward we go. This kind of reminds me of, The tower will keep you busy for a while with more than a couple of floors. Since you know how all of this works, what will you find about yourself? Blah, 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 blah. Pizarro, big stinko. The traveler enters the tower's first floor. Torches light its main hall. The traveler looks around and writes in their notes, an iron gate stops me from starting my climb. Must find a way to open it. To my left I feel a pulsating energy. Its rhythm resembles a human's breathing. To my right I perceive an invitation. Its allure resembles a human gaze. Well, this is good ass music. Look at it. The handwriting on this note looks very familiar. Oh. I must perceive this orb. Backing away from the orb's influence, you recovers your words. The traveler stands in front of a table with an orb on its center. Energy pulses around the room. The traveler writes in their notes, the presence of mystic arts on the tower's first floor surprises me. A heavy tome and ragged banners adorn the room with imagery beyond my comprehension. Instincts tell me the orb holds the knowledge I lack. Need a feather. There's no way for you to use this. The meaning of the book is undecipherable. It's best to memorize its content. Touch, touch, eye. Okay. Let me look at the... Pondering the orb. Unpondering the orb. Your eyes won't steer away from the figure in the painting. Ooh. Oh, well, I'm trying to look. What the fwig? Oh, there's a note here I'm not reading. The traveler is greeted with a painting that covers the back wall of the room. The traveler is unable to write on their notes, as they can't take their eyes off the framed portrait. The traveler has this urge to shield their sight with their hand. Ah! That's so neat. I like that. The traveler covers their eyes. The traveler is yet again unable to write on their notes, but their thoughts have been cleared from the painting's gaze. The traveler thinks to themselves, must keep the painting covered to maintain my composure. Exploring this room will require crawling through the floor It's got a cold feel. Ah, my eyes! Give me my eyes! Give me my hand, babe. Feel. Feel wall. Your fingers get hotter the closer they get to the torch on the wall. There's a lever next to it. Can pull lever. No. I said pull level. Lever. Feel floor. The floor is very cold to the touch. Okay. Feel wall. Lever. Feel lever. Yup, there's definitely a lever. Oh, lever. What am I supposed to do? Feel lever. Push lever. Help. Oh, use lever. Why would you keep your eyes away from a portrait be so difficult? Do you like what you see? Hey, that's kind of crazy, man. That's all I'm saying, that's kind of crazy. Desktop Explorer's installer has been generated after 2 days. Navigation around scenarios has been drastically different from Maxine's Desktop Explorer iteration. The choice for a tower has been surprising, but fitting. In near future, we'll analyze how many Desktop Explorer choices of tower scenario were based on personal data rather than own program documentation, manifesto of psyche evolution. Currently skeptical on Desktop Explorer's depth of interpretation, as its subject is now its own creator. Personal enlightenment around divination and tarot-guided introspection have been referenced so far. We'll record any further findings when situation is under less social pressure. Must find Maxine's whereabouts and continue on with the project. Oh, that was actually such an insanely lucky guess. God, the orb. Oh my god, that scared me. Treading carelessly with knowledge beyond your comprehension. Where have I heard that before? That was actually so insanely lucky. I was just pushing shit to push shit. Oh. Eee, my god. He finally reached the top. It wasn't so bad, was it? Huh? Hey, what are we talking about? This doesn't seem right. There's so many missing entries. What are you talking about? After climbing infinite steps, the traveler sets foot on the tower's final floor. How is that possible? The traveler repeats a mantra that they don't believe anymore. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes one last time, my search for knowledge has ended. Don't know if reaching the top was worth all my losses. But the traveler did know. The traveler closes their eyes and stands before the tower's precipice. It wasn't worth it at all. A sword. It looks like it's seen better days. Collection of gems. They used to glow brighter. Second to last one. Oh. The top of the tower is finally near. It has taken approximately 4 months. Layla has practically given up and believes wholeheartedly that Maxine ended her life. Communication with Layla has been impossible. Layla does not understand the purpose of this computer, or what Desktop Explorer has found about Maxine, what Desktop Explorer has found about myself. I have completed 6 floors so far. I understand what Desktop Explorer is implying. It's as if Desktop Explorer could listen to Layla's arguments and use them against me. I cannot understand the concept references to Maxine's last entry. Her goodbye, every floor circles back to it while quoting my research, meditation, projection, transmutation, all of life's secrets, the intricacies of our spirit, the gateway to it through our psyche, it's all here. Why is this understanding making me suffer? Was Maxine not ready for it? Should I have intervened? What part of Maxine's brain did Desktop Explorer tap into? You open someone else's journal to read one last entry. Deep down, you know you really should not be here. What? Oh! Confront fears. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know. Oh my god, wait, stop. Oh, wait. I know what you are doing. You talking to me? Surely you're not talking to me. Oh god. Surely you're not talking to our lovely protagonist. Welcome, Guppy! Oh no. You find yourself in a familiar environment. Why? Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh! Maxine? You find a Zorro fortune-telling machine. You are not Emmett Sounder. Don't bother trying to respond. Read carefully. You've been pretending to be the old users. Those who finally received the help they needed. They did not! They did not! They did not! Despite your intrusion, you have not understood Desktop Explorer's purpose. You write about people you thought you knew, or didn't know at all. They acknowledge their weakness, their deepest fear. It's time for you to do the same. By playing detective all this time, you fed enough data to Desktop Explorer. It can help you now. Due to your knowledge of the program, you can't be surprised by Desktop Explorer's presence on your computer. At the very least, you can finally be addressed by name. This is for your own good, Guppy. Oh my god! This is great. This is great. I love this. Oh! Hi, thank you for Guppy, I can finally address you by your name! You know how this works by now, don't you? It's so close. What do you mean for my own good? Is making us all feel terrible your idea of help? Emmett clearly said he didn't mean for all of this to happen. What he saw in the puzzles you hid from me must have convinced him that this whole situation was beyond hopeless. You are a monster, and now I'm talking directly to you just like Max did. But I see what listening to you does to people, and if you've been luring me by holding information all this time, what's stopping you from actively hiding what I've been looking for all along? What are you trying to convince me of? I don't know if any of this is true, but playing along is my only choice. Jesus Christ. Oh, we still have next rooms. Oh. The background. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. You've always felt out of place. Despite this, you willingly keep trespassing wherever you're not welcome. Your conscience is as tumultuous as a storm. You stand in nothingness. Memories of past adventures flood your mind. They all come together to form a maelstrom of regrets. Fueled by your insatiable curiosity, you're driven to dive into the vortex. Before giving in, the last thing that flashes on your mind is the nameplate below a model ship. Theseus, the Eternal. So cool. Nice new look. I think it suits you perfectly, detective. This is such a cute little guy. A personal computer. It was never yours in the first place. With a ravaged sunken ship and an empty fishing hook, the tank looks rather empty. A broken ship's helm. The wooden pedestal is missing its wheel. Interesting. Oh, woo! Oh my god, it's me, my persona. A sapphic blue mirror of mysterious properties. Your reflection looks unusual, as if it could pop out of the crystal. An empty recycling bin. Familiar looking hand-drawn artwork. It's partially damaged, and its contents seem personal. You must know all about it. Through aimless wandering or morbid curiosity, you always end up in places like these. Standing in this shop makes you think about expressing yourself through art. Paintings often bring the strongest memories back to life. But have you ever stopped to think about what it is you're actually reliving? If clinging to the past can cause so much harm, isn't it better to just burn it all? No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not. It's so neat. Oh. Okay. Ah, you've noticed the new icons. These encourage exploration. You might need to look around. Who knows? Hee hee. I'm geeking out so much. You are underwater. Strong currents have dragged you to the ocean's floor before you could even realize you were standing on its shore. Surprisingly, you don't feel the need to gasp for air, as your lungs fill with salt water. Ruins of a forgotten civilization surround you. The walls depict instructions for referencing things out of this world, and most importantly, they all seem to point towards a sunken ship. The walls of the ship are full of cracks, whether they look like wooden planks or something more. It's all a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them, the symbols written on the walls. Oh! You enter a room with a strange sense of familiarity. The traveler finds herself bewildered by her current position. The traveler writes in her notes, "In this trial I will prove myself wrong. Finding the meaning of it all has never been my quest." The traveler can only see a small room with what appears to be a failed attempt at transmutation. A model chess piece and a sapphire mirror are both bolted to the table. The reflection of the piece is altered in color. There's also a book detailing a royal objective. The mirror is already in use. You don't need another one to benefit from its effects. king. A mournful look at the book reveals an impactful illustration. An incomplete alchemic circle used for transformation of matter. A closer look at the chessboard highlights one black pawn out of place. I don't know chess. Do you expect me to know this? A new file has been added to folder inventory in Maximus, Black Pawn. Bishop chess pieces bolted to the table. The sapphire mirrored reflection of the bishop is inverting its colors. Oh, I see. Oh, we can read this. A king has escaped his palace, and Her Majesty has grown resentful of his actions. The king and his horse have found shelter in a grotto near the kingdom's outskirts. Her Majesty, however, has found her husband's hideout and is planning an ambush. If she doesn't capture him in one fell swoop, he will flee on his horse and warn the kingdom of this treason. He will flee on his horse and warn the kingdom of this treason. Now we have the black pawn image. We do have this mirror. New file added, white pawn. Where is the white pawn? It's not here. Is it an admin? Oh, it closes my files. Oh, fuck, I hate chess. That reminds me of one time Sammy tried to get me to learn chess. Not learn, he was trying to teach it to me while we were playing Peak because they added it to the Dilly Dally update. And he wanted to try to teach me chess and I got bored. Oh, what was that? The pieces are ready to be set on the board. Type exit or close chessboard. Okay, so we have our new white pawn. The king's demise. The queen's orders to intercept the enemy king are as follows. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. The black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. The white king must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn. The pawns can't be on the same column. The white king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. The white rooks can't be adjacent in any case. So, I need to quickly know what chess pieces are. Wait. I have to look at what the names are because I don't know any chess pieces. Oh no. Okay, I see it now. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. Okay, so the king yeah, I don't know how chess works, so for me this is I was gonna struggle with this either way, man. Well done, the king has no escape. Using the magic circle, challenging your will into the circle, transform the fallen knight. Maximus. Okay. I'm not sure. think we're good here now, so you can go back to Max. And we have the chest figurehead. What do we use it for? It has nothing else to offer, so we're done with this here. We have this trash can. And we have this picture. Burning it. How do we burn it? Magic word. Burn it all. Or maybe I type in Inanna. Inanna. Oh! Through aimless wandering or morbid... I did not read that! You pronounce the correct word, yet the fire burns nothing. You stare at the painting again, you ponder on how clinging to the past can cause so much harm, and how sometimes it's just better to burn it all. Oh! It's a bit more damaged now. Oh! Memory lane! Here we go. Oh, I did not know I was supposed to look behind you. You swim towards a series of tunnels made of debris. If not for the bubbles around you, you could not tell up from down. The inside barely resembles the ship it once was. You start to ponder about its past voyages. How many knots did it sail? What was their crew like? Maybe it's your imagination, but you can hear their shanties in your head. Does anyone even remember this vessel? Where are they now? Do they even care? Through tidal waves and internal flames, the moon will guide the ship's sails. So it's telling us about color lens. Left, right. Left, right. Left. Down. Left, down. I think it might be... It's hard to tell. Nope. Left, right, left, down, left, right, right, down. What is left? Oh! All that closed. Oh! The system has run out of memory. It used to be cluttered by guilt. To proceed, you must let go. How do I let go? There's so much stuff here. I don't know how to close this. I don't know how to close any of this. My doctor assigned a lady to put signs on my home. I can't even write in my notebooks without her going through them. Why are they doing this? I'm not crazy. Is slowly... I can't do anything. Oh, big catch? Is that the word? There you go. The system has ran out of memory. It used to be tarnished by shame. To proceed, you must forget. They asked me to stop using the computer. Why? The screen says year 2007, but if I say something about it, they tell me it's correct. I don't understand. Don't forget. Oh. The system has ran out of memory. Built up due to intrusiveness. To proceed, you must say goodbye. Oh. Stay out of my home. Where is Walter? Is Gwen with them? With him? Oh, it's making me sad. Would you like to recover the waistband icon? And I think now is where we're going here. Yep, it's all there. The painting on the wall shakes for a... Inanna, the painting on the wall shakes vigorously. You cover your eyes as experience tells you that this canvas should burst into flames. However, it's the recycle bin beside you that turns into a bonfire. Whatever files, photos, or memories hidden inside are now lost forever. However, something gleams between the cinders on the bottom of the bin. If you could reach for it, you'd be covered in soot, but the bin is not available in your current realm. No matter what, it's not the first time you've emerged from ashes. Because he also had a trash can. Not in his trash can. Maximus. Fishing lure. Oh, I'm supposed to attach the chest piece here too. I'm stupid. Whoops, okay, I think Desk Explorer wasn't originally designed to be present in this many profiles at the same time. Better take things slower. Oh, we finally got the helm piece. Hold on, I said take things slower. What are... Safe mode. Initializing safe mode. NextOS has triggered safe mode due to stability issues. Potentially unstable software processes have been disabled temporarily. User Halibut Maxine. Oh. Everything is my fault. It is ironic that this realization has come not from my life's work, but from speaking with Layla one last time. The only thing I needed to hear all along was her voice. I wish it had been you. I do believe there's a lot we don't know about our own soul. My search for it, tainted by my ego, has broken our daughter's spirit. I broke our daughter. It's only logical that this has broken me. I have never been good with words. I theorized this project to be a way to understand it all. Life is filled with pain, and through this pain, I expected to peel away all of the complexities that make us human. I now know that I have never understood anyone. If what I learned so far is to be of any use, this life is not the end, but part of something grander. Whatever that is, Maxine is out there as a result of my own desires. I do not think we will meet there, nor do I deserve it. I will leave this world in silence and be a burden no more. No matter how many times it was asked of me, I could never utter the words for apologizing, as I never felt them true. I write not expecting forgiveness, but as evidence of my wholehearted regret. To Layla and my dearest Lovelace, Maxine, I am truly sorry. Available options: repair, update, or uninstall. What is update? Daemon repair tool cannot be started because of is missing from your computer. Try reinstalling the program to fix this problem. ssgrp46.dll. Is that something we see here in our folders? Is it Maxine? Nope. The only option we can do is uninstall. Uninstalling daemon from user admin will result in file corruption. Destructive changes will be permanent and cannot be reverted. Are you sure you want to continue? I don't think we have any other option, frankly. I don't think we have any other option in hand. Oh, it's breaking down. What are you doing? Later, loser. I never liked you anyways. User Maximus. Hey, Guppy! Hello again! This is the computer safe mode. Next OS triggers it when a fatal exception has occurred. I see you found Desktop Explorer's compiler files. These are not things to be playing with. You just deleted Emmett Sounder's module. Nobody will be able to see his last words ever again thanks to you. Nothing of value is lost, really. Well then shut up! What do you say we go back to your profile? I can restore whatever file you're looking for. Restoring redacted conversation with D.E. Damon. It's not my fault. I hate you. This is a new low, even for you. Everything presented to you is evidenced by your computer's behavior. What do you mean by new low? Riddle me this, robot. What would my parents do if I ran away? Reconsider their marriage. Remember you as an artist. Live on in peace. If I disappeared all of a sudden, I know my dad would freak out. You're his program, right? I might as well be speaking to him. Dad, am I that unsufferable? Would you not look for me? I'm going to prove your computer wrong, Dad. I will only come back if you look for me. I know you will. Dad, I'll be using the username Max Lovelace in all my accounts. Only you called me that by that stupid nickname. I love you, okay? You're being brave. Go ahead then. Oh, wait. Goodbye, Maxine Sounder. That got me a little emotional. Dad, if you're going to look for me, please look for the username Max Lovelace. I will only create accounts with that name until you contact me. I will wait for you, for whatever time you need. I will flood the computer with copies of this note so it's impossible you miss it. I want to believe this program isn't you. I need to do this to be sure. Please, Dad, if Mom doesn't believe in you, that's her problem. Show all of us. Show me that you care. Your daughter, Maxine. You got me fucking crying. Oh, there's so many deleted copies. Oh. Oh my god, I don't know why that got me, like, she had that much faith in her parents. Oh, if you, what? I wasn't even able to read what he said, I was just so sad. These are files from your Uncle Hal. They were compromising his quality of life by clinging to the past. He had to forget. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Read all past users' chrono. Okay. I finally found my fishing logbook. I thought I'd thrown it away after we lost Walter. I couldn't stand seeing things that we used to share. Even being in the same room with them made me cry so much. The doctor suggested to use the logbook again as a personal journal. In the last visit, we wrote a bedtime story for Gwen as a therapeutic exercise. It made me think of my life and how grateful I am despite all that has happened. And I used to think that Maxine resented me for my relationship with her mother. My biggest regret is not standing for her, even if Layla would hate me for it. I can't make the same mistake with Gwen. Little Guppy will always be cared for. I will always stand for her. I used to think losing Walter would be the end of me. Even after the trial, it is still very hard to withstand the guilt. It was an accident. I know my brother would forgive me. It's the first time I write this. I hope I remember and write it more often. I forgive... Oh man! I forgive myself. It's hard to continue and acknowledge my progress, but realizing this is half the fight, is it not? Stingray's Shade by Hal Waters. Once upon a time, a black spot moved beyond the shore. It was the stingray's back. He always swam at the ocean floor. It looked for a family, but couldn't find others like him. He looked for other fish, any who were in same need. One day, a beautiful little koi fish asked the stingray for help. "I can't stand the sun. Would you be my aid?" And so the stingray did. It swam above and covered the beautiful little koi fish with shade. His new friend was overjoyed. So the stingray swam even higher, this time, and covered all the koi fish around. However, the other fish preferred the sunlight. They argued, complained, and eventually dispersed. The beautiful little koi fish was left all alone. The stingray left afraid to make a bigger mess. Another day, 2 goldfish asked the stingray for help. "The sun is too bright. Could you give us cover?" And so the stingray remembered. The stingray wanted to help, but did not want to cause trouble. This time he swam closer. When the goldfish thanked him, the stingray swam as close as he could. But the oldest goldfish couldn't see very well. It swam to the ground and eventually lost in the sand and rubble. The smallest goldfish was left alone. This time, however, the stingray knew what he needed to do. He would stay near the goldfish. He would be his family. It wouldn't swim too far. That could be annoying. It wouldn't swim too close. That could be threatening. Always above the little goldfish. Not too far, not too close. The little goldfish thanked the stingray. "You saved me. I will always feel safe when you're with me." The stingray laughed and thanked back. "Little one, you made me find my place in the sea." Once upon a time, a black spot moved on the ocean's depths. It was the stingray's shade, always following the goldfish's trail. He had found a family, someone to care for, but it was the goldfish who saved the stingray from ever feeling alone. The end. I helped every single one of them beat their nature. You're just meddling with things beyond your control. You'll make everything worse. Man, such a bitch ass up. You need to learn to let go. You can't have everything under control. You need to learn you let go. You can't have everything under control. Oh. Oh my god. Wow, that's crazy. Puppy! New chrono log entries. I'm just gonna check real quick. That's all gone. Puppy's final detective log. Why am I getting emotional? I need to stop. I need to stop. Enough time has passed, I feel like I owe it to myself to write on Chronolog one last time. It's funny how, even though Desktop Explorer is no longer tracking my actions, I'm still a little scared to write about everything so openly. I've been thinking a lot about what legacy means. Even if Emmett was motivated by something as selfish as that at the beginning, I can't shake the feeling that we're all haunted by similar ghosts. How will we be remembered? By our guilt of past mistakes? Our fear of rejection? Whatever my uncle, Max, or Emmett needed was never going to be found on a computer. It was all an accident. No one is to blame in the end. Even if Desktop Explorer deleted so many of their personal notes, their thoughts at the time, all of those memories live within me. What matters most is what I do with them now. Happy 2015! Happy New Year's! Hope you're doing alright. Yo, Guppy! Just wanted to check about that trip next week. Hey Max, it's still on. The plan is to meet at Uncle Hal's and drive down to the lake. Gotcha, I'll bring my old CDs. Hey Gup, I'm on my way to see Hal. See ya in a bit. You better not forget the sweaters. And with that, that was Desktop Explorer. Oh my god. I think that was a really fun game, even though admittedly some of the puzzles at points got really frustrating for me. Just because a lot of it is just kind of me being dumb because I forget things, and then I'm like, how do I solve this puzzle? Clearly the answer is somewhere very far away, and it's literally like a couple like pages back. Like it's a page or two back. If I just gone back or thought more clearly, I would have figured it out. But I'm an idiot, so which is why I don't really play puzzle games. But I'm glad that I tried out the demo for this, and I'm like, this is a lot of fun, and I want to play the full thing, and I committed, and I'm happy with myself. Because I really enjoyed it. That was a good game. I liked the story. I liked learning more about the characters, and just kind of slowly figure things out. And like the deeper connections that all of these people have, because you go in and you're like, oh, they're coming in. That's our uncle. Oh, there's another girl. Who is she? Who is this woman? And then you learn about her dad, her parents, and it's like, you discover so much, and it's just so emotional. And also the whole concept of like trying to get people past like their guilt or like whatever, how he described it, the dad, how he described it, Emmett. Because I feel like I said it earlier in this playthrough. I was like, some people, they feel like forgetting a traumatic or maybe like a bad experience for them is a better outcome than, say, trying to face it. Forgetting everything, or just, I don't know, just ending your life, because apparently you were trying to persuade Maxine to kill herself, so... But no, the reality is that every human has the ability to grow and adapt and overcome, and I think that's a very beautiful trait that we all have, like... We all individually have the strength to overcome our traumas and our fears. And it will always be hard. It will always be hard facing something that has brought you great grief or distress or horror or anything like that. But with enough time, patience, and care for yourself, because that's the biggest thing, is you need to care about yourself in all of this. And not be like, why am I still, why am I, like, the guy was, like, having so many regrets about his brother dying, and then you learn the whole thing where it's like, oh, civilians should not have gotten involved, because then, it made it harder to save people, He was holding guilt on that. It's like, he was trying to do good, he was trying to save his niece, and then things kind of fucking fell apart. And then his brother died. But he was able to sort of think it through and be like, my brother would not want me, feeling regret for what I've done. And he wouldn't, because family cares about you. I don't know. I think I'm rambling now. Anyways, I don't know. I really liked it. It was good. It was fun. I liked a lot of the puzzles were actually... I really liked the puzzles when I understood them, and then when I didn't, I very much got frustrated. And I think in this entire game, there have only been 2 puzzles where I was like, I just outright got the answers. It's the chess puzzle, because I don't know anything about chess. It's like, you gotta get a checkmate. And then I was reading the thing and I'm like, I don't understand what perpendicular is. And then the other one was the Maxine's final puzzle, which I still don't really understand, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is whatever. But yeah, with that being said, have a lovely day, night, or evening. Please remember that you are lovely, you are amazing, and you are valued. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!